Hey guys, I want to show you a nice little improvement I made on this Strat that I play. I put this thing together. What I did was I changed the three springs I had in this out for a set of 5 springs from a brand or company called Raw Vintage Tremelo springs. There was 5 springs in here. I put them all in. This is the Raw Vintage Tremelo Springs RVTS1. You can go to www.rawvintage.com and read more about it. Well, let's see. I'll just tell you. The problem. Most tremolo springs manufactured today are hard with strong tension and are 8 millimeters thinner than vintage springs. This not only affects the tone, but the feel as well. The solution. When using raw vintage tremolo springs in sets of 4 or 5, the change in weight and tension provides superb torque, feel, and stability, creating fatter tone and thicker reverb. Raw vintage tremolo springs are a great replacement for your vintage, reissue, or relic guitars as well. So even if you are not an owner of a vintage guitar, you can still enjoy the characteristics of the real vintage sound. So, I'm thinking, I don't know. And I actually just let them sit in the box for maybe 2 or 3 years. I finally looked at them, I go, I think I'm going to put those in. So, like I say, it was set up with 3 springs. So I thought 5 springs would slam it back flat, flush on the body. But it's raised here nicely. That means it's floating, which I kind of like. But now I can dive bomb like an octave. I'll just crank it up a little bit here. I didn't tune it today. Oops, that's going to be a little loud for the camera. Trying to find that octave. So for that much abuse, I would assume this guitar would be out of tune. But it seems to be reasonably good for if you're, playing in a bar band. It's a little out. But compared to the way it was acting, it's a lot better. And I don't know why I can dive down, a full octave. And I don't know why it's floating like that nicely. And I don't understand it really, but I'm very happy with these. I think it sounds a little more. This guitar was always kind of dead, and I've put some pretty good parts in it. This is a Callahan bridge, and those were the Callahan springs, so I would assume they're really, really good. It's got these Kinman noiseless pickups that are like the Woodstock edition. It's got a telly neck, which might be one reason the guitar is a little bit dead. It's got a squared off end here, which a Strat's more curved. There's the difference. It's got locking spurzels, a bone nut. It's been refretted. I mean, this thing should be pretty good. But it always seemed a little flubby and dead. But I think this kind of woke it up. So I wanted to share that. Groovy.